Okay, hello, this is Dugong here again, and I've got another TCGO battle, once again using my Zekrom-EX deck. I'm still thinking of a name for it. VoltChain was good. I've had Eel2, Zekrom-EX, Eel2. Yeah, if you've got any ideas, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, at this hand, I've got just a Tynamo, 30 HP, and I'm thinking, oh god, I could seriously get donked. But they don't have a guy at all, so they'll have to mulligan. I may get a basic on this draw, which will mean I'm not in such a first turn dead scenario. So after looking at their hand there, I know I didn't guess that for long, but it was generic trainers plus Sillin. Because Sillin's interesting actually. I think Sillin has a lot more potential than people are using it for. And if it sounds like my voice is waving, it's because I'm just moving around on my chair. I've just had 2 cans of Coke and I'm a bit sugary. Things, yeah. I get the free card and it's a Pecan. It's interesting, so I'm okay. If I go first, I can salvage a position. So I choose tails, which is a mistake because I always get heads and I go first. Now here, I'm just gonna stop this here a minute. Now what there is, he has one of those Tynamos as well. Now if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that I'm carrying a TYROGUE in this deck. And as I see the Pokemon communication in my hand, I've got a donk. Fantastic! I just bring in the TYROGUE. So the plan now is to bring in the TYROGUE and just let him have it. First turn, donk, brilliant. I've only had one of those so far. So, just slam straight into the communication. No stops. I'll just send back the Dodrio, don't need that. And here comes the donk. All that lovely donkey action. And here we go. And wait. Yeah. It's prized. My TYROGUE is prized. The donk I could have had, no, denied by the prize cards. 10% chance. Oh, that really annoyed me. But the more astute, I did a quick check there while I was looking at the pokes. That was really annoying. I did a quick check at the pokes and the cards. I noticed that my bench pokes will be TYROGUE. There was a Zekrom that was prized. And there's also, I think the rest were 4 lightning energy, because I'm pretty sure I have 11 lightning in here. SCI, I'm a bit sad. That was so unfortunate. would have been a straight out win, and instead the battle just gets ugly. It goes real downhill real fast. Now, originally I thought Junipering would be a nice idea, but I don't want to lose the electric. I've got the Tynamo. I think it's best if I just eek. I've got 4 level balls. I can search them out when I need to. Yeah. So Oishii, Oishii, I think that is. I don't watch much anime. I read manga. I read plenty of manga, but I don't watch much anime, so I'm not much on the pronunciation front. But I think that's Oishii. I'm going to call him that anyway. So Oishii says he's realised it's a mirror match. So I call him out saying it's a Zekrom mirror match. There's a level ball. I have level ball. Wanted to play it down and go snap, only it's the wrong game. So, plan for next turn. Put down the Tynamo and the duo. Level ball up for an electric. He's had a bad opening hand. He has to put a Shaman on the bench just to stop him getting donked. Yeah, mine wasn't great. That's why I had to eke it out. He plays Sillin and gets 3 electric. That's got him stopped. Now he can Juniper. So I suppose Sillin and Juniper. Even Sillin and Junkarm works. Anyway, he actually tackles for 10. He genuinely uses 3 treat Tynamo's attack. That's quite fun. That is quite fun. I know I misplayed quite a bit in this game. As you'll see, I am tired. So I'm going to go... Am I going for... No, I'm going for the electric, because I can play it straight off. So, once he's seen that I've got a level ball 2, I evolve Tynamo to electric, put Tynamo into do on the bench, almost as if I knew what was coming. Not a lot else I want to do with this hand. I debated capturing out the Shaman, but I don't think that would be too useful. He'll evolve into electric next turn, I reckon. It would just mean he'd be ready to set stuff up. And that hand, well, considering I had a total of 7 No, I took 6 energy in my deck. I drew 4 of them. Bit odd. Anyway, he evolves to electric, and he puts another. He genuinely is trying for the Electro Ball, which is a bit worrying. Now he goes to the electric, and at the moment, I remember when I was playing this, I had a bit of a mind freeze and thought, oh god, that's not going anywhere. But then I realised, hang on, I've got a junk arm. No, first I catch you. The junk arm is good. See, this is where I make the mistake. I forget I have the junk arm, right? I forget about the level ball. So I just do that to get 2 energies to the grave, and herpaderp, I see the level ball and I think, oh yeah, Dodrio. So that energy was originally on there to retreat him. It turns out I won't need the energy to retreat him, since I've just fished out a Dodrio which will erase its 2 retreat cost. So there's now 1 energy of the 7 I have in play. There's 1 energy that's now totally defunct. On that electric, it's not going anywhere until it dies. Retreat, just go back into Cleffa, and I'm going to Eek again, yeah. I don't actually need a third. I don't need 3 electric. I have to have 2 rooms spare for Zekrom. 2 Zekroms, so. Anyway, there's Zekrom number 1. And the Tornadus. Now, given my position, energy in play will be very, very useful. So, charge Tornadus in his charge attack. Thunderous in his charge attack. It's going to be very useful. I apologise for mixing up Tornadus and Thunderous. It's that combination. Do you know when you're tired and you sort of really don't have the energy to do anything, but you're also really, really up and active because you've just had a fizzy drink? You must know the feeling at least once. So he catches and decides not to actually catch, he cancels it. So the game glitches and puts the face down card in the items, which I'm not sure if that matters really. Now here I'm thinking, I wanted to take the catcher and the junk arm, but I was fearing my Dodrio getting catchered out, killed by a 40 power, killed by an Electro Ball from the Electro on the bench. And then second Dodrio's in the grave, I have no more Dodrios, and I'm stuck with 2 retreat costs, 2 or 3 retreat costs on all my Zekroms, which for this deck is fatal. That stops the deck working completely. So I had to play it safe. I don't have a super rod in here. I need a run for a super rod. I'm gonna take out the Dodrio and put in a super rod. Yeah. So I can cycle stuff. That's a good idea. Congratulations. So yeah, I've just played Thunderous, tweaked it out, started charging, get those energy out. I've got 2 in the grave. I'm gonna start booting onto Zekrom. I probably should have last turn. It doesn't matter that much. Electric has 90 HP, Disaster Vault does 80 HP. I'm not going to be able to kill the electric. I don't carry plus power because I don't need plus power. I'm not looking for any specific KOs. 2 plus powers would knock out Mewtwo, that's the only reason I can think of needing some. Risking stuff with 2 plus power is dangerous at the best of times, especially since all my junk arms already have good targets. Early junk arms for level balls and PCOMs, late junk arms for catcher. I don't need any more. I don't really need any more targets to junk arm out for. So, I'll retreat into Tornadus. What? Yeah. Oh no, I think he catches and knocks out the Tynamo I had benched because he doesn't want the second electric. But I use Professor Oak's theory of the new type theory. If you got that Gundam reference, well done. I think it's Gundam. Yeah, it's Gundam. So I pull out 2 Tornadus and Disaster Vault. I will leave it on 10, but it's okay. Even if he does decide to pull it out, I can. That's what she's. Even if I decide to drag it out later with catcher, it's okay. He plays dual ball, gets 2 heads, which I honestly think is cheating. 2 heads on dual ball must be cheating. Nobody ever does that fairly. And Mewtwo! God's sakes! I do not like Mewtwo. So he plays the Mewtwo, plays the DCE on it. When everyone plays a Mewtwo, they have a DCE. Now, I see that and I get the sinking feeling that all those energy on the electric are going to the Mewtwo. And that's, yeah, there you go, there's 1. Oh god, at this point I was thinking, oh dear. Well, I've got to turn to switch. Come on! He has switches, which the dual ball really set that up. And he just takes out my tornadoes. Now, I was really hoping I'd have another turn with that, which suddenly puts me in a bit of a position. It's okay, I think I have a plan. Let's see. If I make any sense, I evolve the Dynamo into electric. I can Dynamo to 3 energy onto Zekrom. I'll need a 4th if I'm going to try and kill the Mewtwo. It has 5 energy on it. So if I have 4 energy, there needs to be 9 energy total in play to kill the Zekrom. Now, at this point, there's one thing that worries me. I'm thinking I need an Eviolite. Now here's the logic. If it's not a risk I really want to take, but if I have Zekrom, I strong Volt 150 to the Mewtwo, I'll still have 2 energy on me. It has 5, which means X Ball would do 5 plus 2, 7, times 20, 140. If he gets a double colourless energy, he smacks me for 180, and I lose the Zekrom. Go down, he goes down, I go 6-2 down, and things start looking very, very bad. So at this point, yeah, that's my theory. I would have saged, but I have to get it, and there's the Eviolite. Now I play it safe, because I'm cool. Because I'm cool like that. I'm a cool kid. So I'll give it to Zekrom. Electric on the new Zekrom, start booting him up. Retreat out to the Zekrom with the Eviolite. I bloody hope so. Yeah. So I just strong volt it. Get rid of the 2 electric as per norm. And blitz it for 150. 20 left. Or in Pokemon terms, that's not a good rendition of the under 25% bleeping noise. No, okay. No, I can't do it. You know the noise I mean though. If not, just type in annoying Pokemon bleeping noise. You'll find it. So it hits me, and there it is. I called that. There's a DCE right there. At which point I was just being thankful that I oaked for the Eviolite. Sages would have got the Eviolite, but I had more chance with Oak. So I'm using the electric. I'll Dynamo to up the other Zekrom. Now there's a second Mewtwo on the bench, so that's annoying. I'm not narrating this as it goes, am I? I'm being bad. And the voice is fluctuating because I'm leaning back on my chair. This is how not to narrate a YouTube video. But and big pauses without speaking. Those also aren't good. Like that one wasn't. Either way, you see, look, there's the Sages. I have 3 Juniper in here. There's all 3 of them. And I don't even need a Juniper at this point. There's nothing I want to get rid of. So I think that's quite funny. I get all 3 Junipers on the Sages. So I'll show my opponent have that. I'll drop 3 Junipers with Sages. That was a bit of a low moment. Now it's the second Eviolite. There is the glitch on PTCGO. You play 2 Eviolites, the active poke gets the bonus of all the Eviolites. However, I'm not a dick, so I'm not going to do that. Even though it would really, really help to have it on that Zekrom. If I had it on that Zekrom, take 20 less damage, the Mewtwo on the bench would be a lot less scary. But no, that would be using the glitch, so I'm going out of my way not to. So that's a big pile of energy hitting the grave there. And I pulled the 4th Zekrom, and I pulled the TYROGUE! There's the little bugger. Where were you turn 1, eh? Could have done with you then. All that time ago, back on turn 1, I could have donked him had I have just had the TYROGUE in the deck. Still, can't be helped. It turned into this quite large, bit scary Mewtwo fest. So, he plays catcher, gets the Zekrom out. I assume there's a double colourless coming. I forget. Old age and all. No, did he just put... I'm not sure anymore. He just catches that and passes, probably to... realised I don't have Sky Arrow. The Sky Arrow would be a free retreat. Since I don't, it's not. I go for Sky Arrow with Sharon, and I'd pull it. Third card. Had I used Oak, I would have shuffled so many cards back into my deck that I would have probably had less chance of getting the Sky Arrow. One of them. I have two, I think. Well, I don't think. I know I have two. I'm just cool. I'm just too cool like that. Anyway, the duo Sky Arrow. That Zekrom has no retreat cost. It is free to just run out as it pleases, which it does please. It pleases very much. Thank you very anyway. And I'm going to Strongthrow. No, I'm not gonna Strongthrow. I'm gonna use Electric to. Yep, Dynamo to up another energy onto the bent Zekrom, and just hit it with. You know, it's be a lot easier. Fun fact: I didn't speed up this video because I'm stupid. The other videos I'll speed up again. I was going to ask whether you prefer them not sped up, but I can't think of stuff to say at 100% video, so I'm going to speed them up from now on. Apologise for the big long waits in between. Hopefully my voice has kept you company. When the hits go dramatically down on this, I'll go back to putting at higher speed so you get more battle and less of me. Because I'm guessing that's what you're here for. You put up with the voice, you maybe even mute it just to see a new deck. If you do, if you're not just here for the game, thank you for putting up with me. Yeah, so I'm in a good position. He's out of energy. There's no more energy running around. Electric is not doing anything to help the Mewtwo's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point I'll oak the hand back in. An oak float. It's an oak float. Yeah, I oak float the hand. Put a scoop of ice cream in the oak. And not only do I pull a double colourless, I pull the lightning. So double colourless, that's perfect. I think there's 20 left. I only need an electric on the active, but that's not showbiz. So I slam a double colourless on it. And this just to annoy him, I catch out the electric. The only thing with energy is one hoping actually hitting me. He can't catch out the Zekrom and he quits. So that's that. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed, and there'll be more on the way fairly soon with any luck. Bye.